Do you think multi-family housing is the future, or it's just a trend that we see for the moment?
I think it's just a trend for right now. I've seen some, projects where they're built by robots, right? But it's a long time. They kept these pieces of these wood members out and to assemble a certain thing. I guess they could be mass produced, right? Um, they can mass produce the studs, which they probably already do to a certain degree, right? But and then they have to build it in the shop, right? Because most of the time, these workers they go out and they make cuts and stuff like that in the field, right? I guess there's a possibility of bringing out a robot to the field to make these cuts and stuff like that. But most stuff I've seen so far is people they build them in the shop, right, and then they transport them piece by piece onto the site, and not like individual studs, but they'll build like almost like the entire house and then just transport to the site and then lay a foundation and do whatever they're going to do to attach it to the foundation. But I think that could be a real possibility. Like you said, the robots building houses. Yeah.
It's a quite amazing thought, especially now that people are facing the unknown of COVID-19 virus. That means a lot of uncertainty in the market, and especially the market of housing. It's been quite traditional for a long time. So you have hope that it would change.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, it's still an expensive process because those robots are what, like $500 million or something each, right? So it has to be a major house or a home manufacturing company that builds a lot of these things, for them to be able to buy enough robots to build out these houses and then transport them. And I guess it cuts down on individual human labor. But I've been to some of the car factories in Germany, like Audi, and they used to have all just human workers, right? Not like 1,000 human workers, and they used to produce all the cars, right? And I don't know if they said they put out 20 cars per day, something like that, right? But now they replace all 1,000 workers with like 500 robots or something like that, or 100 robots, and they're all like $500,000, right? But they put out like I think at least 200 cars or something, like 10 times as many cars, and they're actually saving on money and with the labor compared with the additional sales of cars, so it kind of works itself out. I mean, it gets rid of the human labor aspect of it, but the cars come out more efficient, they're faster producing them, and it just saves time and money, I guess, So, I mean, yeah, I think robots are kind of like the way of the future, like you said, yes.
The other aspects of automation, from where I'm standing as an outsider to the industry, it feels like the process of building housing became more and more urban and trying to put more people in smaller spaces. But with new challenges of the world, there's a feel that we need to have that kind of space around us. If something like the coronavirus happening right now, if it happens again, people should be able to quarantine themselves in their houses and keep the social isolation policy as well. Do you think these kind of situations will change the way we are looking at designing houses and building them?
Well, I think it depends on where you are, because LA, even though it's kind of like sprawled out, like you said, the spaces are getting smaller and they're getting more expensive, right? Like New York is the same way. Everyone's building on top of each other. But certain places like Colorado and certain states, you get a lot of property for a lesser amount of money, right? But here in LA, you get like less than 1,000 square feet for about $3,000, $4,500, right? So, like I said, all the cost of everything is going up, right? And so you get less for more, right? And so they're just taking advantage of people. You know, you're not getting as much space as you would in the past for the same amount of money.